Hey guys, it's Amy from GracexWildflowers, and today I'm going to take you along with me while I set up March in my Hobonichi cousin planner. So I'm starting off in my monthly spread where I do all my pre-planning, and I'm just hand lettering over the week that I have spring break. I'm so excited for spring break. That'll be wonderful, mostly because winter will be done by then, and I'm just not a fan of winter. I use the monthly spreads for pre-planning, so any appointments or breaks or anything that we have during the school year, I put in there, and I can reference back for my weekly planning and my daily planning. And then I'm just highlighting the week that it is showing in that weekly section there. I'm using a new color for the month of March. It is a Tombow dual brush pen marker in the color, like this mustardy yellow color, which is really pretty to me. It's number 026. And yeah, so I'll be using that throughout the month of March just as like my accent color. I'm shadowing the right side of March that I hand lettered in there on that first, page, signaling that it's going to the next month in the daily section of the Hobonichi cousin. So for this page, I use it for two different things. On the left side of the page, I use it for an inbox. So this is kind of like my big to-do list for the month, a list that I reference, things that I need to get done. I'll put like kind of questions in there kind of throughout it, but I'm referencing my February one to see what I need to transfer over to my March inbox. So like I said, it's just like basically a big to-do list for the whole month of March. I'll reference that when I plan my weeks out or my dailies out to see if I need to accomplish something that week from my inbox list. And then on the right side of the page, I use it as my like finance dashboard. So on the top, I will put my income from, I'll just put my income. And then on the bottom there, I'll just put my budgeted items. So any bills that I have to pay, like my car payment, subscriptions, stuff like that. And then on the very bottom, I'll put how much I have saved for that month. And this is just really functional for me. It's a great way for me to reference like what I need to get done this month and my financial like dashboard of how much money is coming in and the things that I absolutely have to pay for, like no negotiable things. So I really like doing that. I've been doing that for the past 2 months, and I don't really see that changing into the future. So yeah, I just really like having those two things on this front page of my daily section so I can always reference it. I have another section for my daily spending in the back of my Hobonichi with like the extra pages, which I believe I show sometime later. On the first of every month, I always write out the goals that I want to accomplish for that month, or just a reminder of what I'm working towards for that quarter or the month or even for the year. So on my daily pages, on the first of the month, I will write out my goals. So usually it's in 4 different categories. My first goal is faith. I want to try to read my Bible 3 to 5 times a week. I want to go to church with intention, like be intentional about going to church, and go to my small group. And I also added one for March, which is to pray more and to really focus in on prayer requests. The second one is finance, just making sure that I'm living within my means. I'm not going over anything I'm able to save. The fourth one is content, basically like YouTube, Etsy, Instagram, and for the most part, just doing those things for fun. Like I like editing videos. I like taking pictures and posting them, and it's just kind of a fun hobby for me to do, hence why I'm posting this video. And then the last one is health. So I have a goal of eating healthier and losing some weight. February was it was like good and bad. It was really good with my meal prep. I made sure that I, prepped all of my lunches on Sundays, but eating out with friends did definitely take over like the weekends. So that's okay though. It was still a good time and good company. And I didn't really work out at all this month either. And I didn't get my 8K steps in. So I just want to make sure that I remember to do that and make it a priority. So those are my March goals. Do you guys put goals in your planner? Probably. I mean, that's kind of what planners are for. But what are your goals? Like, what are your aspirations for this year? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, now I'm just accenting with the 026 tombow marker that I'll be using throughout my daily pages. So here's the finance section that I was talking about earlier. This is where I'll put my daily spending. So anything that I spend on that day, I will log in the back. And then I'll highlight things that I have budgeted. So I'm highlighting my grocery order that I got today, so that when I look back, I could see, okay, this is how much money I spent on groceries. And then the other thing I highlight back there is my spending on gas for my car. So I have to give a shout out to the Allycatshop for this sticker book. I'm pretty sure she has other ones in her shop, but I love sticker books. It's such a game changer for me, I feel like. But anyways, I'm using 2 stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. About my way in and my way out for the month. In February, like I said, I did not do a great job with this. It didn't really change much. So just trying to be better for the month of March and to be healthier. So a little bonus, I'm going to also plan my first week of March in here. I know I've done plan with me videos before where I plan out my week, but this is kind of in tandem with just my setup. So the first week of March, I am, of course, putting my habits on the sidebar and my Bible reading plan on the sidebar. Really trying to focus in on checking as many boxes off on that sidebar as possible. And then making my categorized lists on the bottom. So they are going to change up a little bit for March, since I am a coach at the high school that I work at. I'm a track coach for field. So I coach shot put and discus. So that's going to be part of my lists down there. So I got rid of the miscellaneous list at the very end on Sunday, and I just replaced it with a track list. So my lists are personal, school, yearbook, track, finance, content, and groceries. And I've been loving this system. Again, it's the idea from Julie from Plan to Create. I love it. I feel like it just keeps me organized. I'm able to compartmentalize what needs to be done in each kind of area of my life, and it's just been really helpful. I'm also time blocking out my work day, so from 8 to now 5 instead of just like 3, because since track season is starting, our practices will go from around 3:30 to 5:30. Which is exciting. I know my throwers are really pumped to have a normal season. We haven't had this is our first normal season since 2019, because in 2020 it was canceled. 2021 it was a shorter season, and everything was kind of within like 8 weeks of each other instead of the normal like 12 weeks. So my throwers are excited, the athletes are excited, and as a coach, I'm excited too, because it'll be a good year. And now I'm just putting in my focus periods, my tutoring schedules, of course, whiting out some things. My best friend, the whiteout tape. I don't know what I would do without that little thing, and it matches the Tomoe River paper and the Hobonichi cousin pretty well. Not so much in the weeks, but I am pretty sure you can get a correction tape off Amazon that kind of matches the week's cream paged colors. Oh my goodness. Cream colored pages. Oh my goodness. Anyways. So yeah, there I go again, using the whiteout. Yeah, and I'm just time blocking all of the, things that I have to do this week. So mostly track practice and the schedules for school and my tutoring schedules. So I'm putting in a little sticker of a little, woman working behind a computer for, yearbook and my PLC meeting. That sticker is from Paperbitsco. Paperbitsco and Coffee Monsterz Co. are probably my two favorite sticker shops. Those are probably the ones that I use the most. And then I probably use Planner Frenzy and Allycatshop, Randy.plans, probably second. But yeah, and I just got an order from Paper and Milk, and I'm so excited to use those. I'm so excited. They're so cute. So anyways, now I'm just kind of going back and forth from my inbox to my weekly to-dos, to my previous week's to-dos, just to make sure that I am hitting all of the things that I need to hit, right? That I'm transferring things to my March inbox from February, then I'm transferring things from the previous week to this week's to-do lists. And then I'm also checking my dailies to make sure if I needed to migrate anything back to the week from the daily pages. So far this system has been working really well for me. I think I'm going to do a quarter update at the end of March. But thanks for watching along, you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.